It's bold, it's brazen, and it's happening right in front of us. Human smugglers, once operating in the shadows, are now out in the open, advertising their services on TikTok. They promise, no visa, no problem. We'll get you across. With just a few taps on a smartphone, migrants, desperate for a life in the US, are connecting with traffickers who claim they can make it happen. But behind the glossy videos and flashy promises is a dangerous, high-stakes industry where lives are gambled and often lost. The world of human smuggling has changed. It's no longer just shady phone calls or whispers in border towns. Smugglers have gone digital, operating like influencers, pushing their services with videos of migrants crossing the border, stacks of cash, and even luxury vehicles, all to lure in new customers. Their target audience: the desperate, the hopeless, the ones willing to risk everything for a better future. But behind the emojis and promises lies a darker truth. Many of these so-called safe passages end in tragedy. Migrants often find themselves abandoned in the desert, extorted by cartels, or even kidnapped for ransom. The very people they trust with their lives may end up being the worst nightmare. The explosion of smuggling content on TikTok didn't happen overnight. It started in 2017 and 2018, when activists first used WhatsApp to coordinate migrant caravans from Central America. Seeing an opportunity, smugglers infiltrated these groups, expanding their reach to Facebook, Instagram, and now TikTok. And the messages keep evolving. During the Biden administration, smugglers promised to help migrants apply for asylum using the government's CBP One app. But with Trump now cracking down on the border, they're switching tactics, reassuring migrants that authorities are paid off and that getting caught isn't an option. Some even mock US officials, calling them easily bought and taunting Trump himself. But while some smugglers are real, others are just running elaborate scams. Criminals steal videos of successful border crossings and repost them, tricking migrants into sending money for a journey that will never happen. And there's nothing these victims can do about it. Authorities around the world are scrambling to respond. The United Nations International Organization for Migration has warned that smuggling networks are becoming increasingly sophisticated and evasive, making it harder to track and shut them down. So, what's next? Migration levels to the US are dipping as Trump tightens border security, but smugglers are just getting smarter. For migrants, it's a gamble. For smugglers, it's a booming business. And for authorities, it's a fight they might never win. Bureau Report, India Today Global.